Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight? All right, first round. What's going to happen? Difficult situation for a throw. There's a corner switch. Puts one in the pocket. Blocks the jump in. Goes for the throw. The fighters are at a standstill. What's going on through their heads? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. What are they thinking here? Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Nails the anti-air. A big drive gauge disparity has opened up, and it wouldn't surprise me if they try to open that gap further. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. The jump in catches them, so they break forward to pressure the opponent. That parry may be just a catalyst that makes a huge statement with that finish. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? Opts to continue. It's a good spot to use the super. Oh, get ready. Gotham's taking the yoga lesson to new levels of pain. They're really gonna feel this in the morning. Medium kick hits. Yoga flow. The punish counter gives them a great KO. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. So, what are our fighters planning in this opening round? The combo's there. Lots of aggression from both sides. The throw is escaped. Gets a good read on their opponent. Player 2 has the life lead. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Trips them up. They knew that throw was coming. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. At this range, many attacks can connect. Answers that jump in with a perfectly timed parry. They made it look easy. Throws out a projectile. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Decides to buff up while they can. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Player 2 chases them down. Takes a trip. Oh, that's to pry them open. Burnout activates. Yoga teleport. Where is he going? Experiencing burnout. In there. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. They timed that just right to get the perfect parry. Was looking for that jump attack. Barely blocks the jump in. Taking stock. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive. Drive rush to keep it going. Wow, that's some big level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very springs forward with the drive rush. Medium kick. Anti-air in the clutch. All the throw connects. A real test of nerves here. Yoga fire just reads the jump in perfectly. Drops hard. They're recovered. Here comes the corner. Flatlines them. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
a boneca que é perigosa, não é? Às vezes não é nem um cara.
Tractor Special Match. Tractor versus.
Ver se tem alguém pra jogar na sala.
Tractor Special Online Special
Às vezes sai do tom, velho, sozinho. Sai velho, aí o cara aperta o seu foco, sai do foco. Tá uma loucura, velho. Se eu mexer dele aqui, vai ser preguiça.
Here comes a new challenger.
Gladiadora. Tom, 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 tom.
What are we going to see
Oh,
transpire
cara.
between these
Cara
fighters?
fala, campeão
No one
goiano.
knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
Galera tirando onda.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
Mas vai.
Those aren't working here. Very nice anti-air. They read their opponent like a book. Player one in that dangerous burnout state. All right. Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Capitalizes on every mistake and picks up the perfect KO. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Everything up until now and everything from here on out is so vital. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speak. Are you serious? They had a read on that jump in the whole time? Player two needs to deal with this burnout. Gets the jump in, brushes that off and keeps going. Player two doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. They quickly get back into the corner of the stage. How will they utilize this? What'll happen to Sunburn? I hope they pack some sunscreen. Player one springs forward with the drive rush. Blocks the impact. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Big, good heads-up play going for that combo to do enough damage to finish the round. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Sticks the jump in. That overhead was a bit obvious. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Trips them up. Throws them to negate the block. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. That slight doubt is all it took. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. From up above, grabs them. Player two got smothered that round. They'll need to shake it off and show some more adaptation. Projectile to try and change the situation. Catches them with a yoga block. Puts the super armor to good use. Gets the jump in. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Burns them up. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. In there! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Opts to create space to start. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Player one will look to apply pressure. Super hard incoming. Full combo! Anti-air and the clutch! Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. Oh, burnout! Did they mean to do that? Super hard to show off what PhD and fighters can do for you! This is gonna kill! No doubt about it! Did not miss that chance and takes the round!
No, no, no.
a force to be reckoned with. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Can't tech the throw. Parries the attack. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Throw whips. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Knockdown. Just barely hanging in there. Can they hold out any longer? Takes a trip. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. It ends with a projectile. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Opts to create space to start. Grabs him. Checks with a medium kick. Blast! And now, player 2 has the life advantage. Springs forward with the driver. This is gonna be bad news. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Uses the gauge for a super art. Level 3 super! Spending that meter like it's nobody. Their spacing is so on. Drops them from the air. Player 1 has the deck stacked against him. Just goes for it at this range. In there. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
Comes a new challenger.
O áudio comeu. Ai, tá bom.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Round 1.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Player 1 with the life lead. Opts for the throw. Trips them up. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Taking stock. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Well-timed corner switch. KO. Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 1 had an impressive round while managing their drive game. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. Burns them up. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Knockdown and... They continue springs forward with the drive rush. Side switch in the corner. Experiencing burnout. They're stunned. All they need to do is get enough deck KO. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Yoga float. Player 1 got smothered. But what now? Going in. Crowns over the bar. Great job in escaping more. Fuel to the fire. Put them up.
Accepting.
Player 2 with a slight lead. Will they capitalize? What's next? What are they gonna do? Leg shake. Damn. With the blast? This can lead to something perfectly executed. Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell them what's good. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rebound. We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready. Projectile to try and change the situation. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. That drive impact is blocked. Their super art gauge is running on empty. That's going to be a big factor in how this match plays out. Super art connect. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Life lead opens up. Gets the jump. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize Gets? Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Shows a medium kick. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Player 2 has the life advantage. Catches them with a yoga blast. Player 2 needs to use the corner here. Yoga flame. Drive rush to keep it going. Teleports. That's gonna rattle them. Zones with the fireball. Barely blocks the jump in. Finishes it with the anti-air. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Opts to create space to start. Final round. Who will the fight? Austin serving up a sick burn with the sunburn. Player 2 has a slight groundle from above. Player 1, this can lead to some big damage. Pressing from across that off. Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. Forward throw, laying the pressure on things. Plant huge chance after that wall splash. Clean releases the top and blocks. Yo, knock it out, open up the door, it's real. Got Stu coming for you with the claws of steel. Light rushes in, finds the target. Are you kidding me? Player 1 delivers the upset. That's one for the replay. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that runback. Nightshade incoming. Teleports. That's gonna rattle him. Throws him to negate the block. Goes for the throw. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their driver beats it up with a combo into super. Spends it on the super. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Taking stock. Player 2 in trouble with no drive. Dives in with full face. Player 1, Chase doesn't let up and gets the stun. This round may be as good as over. Opts to open up their defense. No escaping that. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Pressuring with cruel fate. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 1 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. A little too greedy. Heats it up with a combo into super. Takes a trip. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Springs forward with the drive rush. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Grabbing it out up close. Player experiencing burnout. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. At least one of them hits him with a stop and block. Quick breather. Burnout activates. We have Super R trying to end the round with a sick combo. Amazing. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Fires off a Nightshade Pulse. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Amazing! Takes it! Here comes a big bump, one step ahead of it. Player 1 with the rhythm, owning that pace. What a finish!
What?
Player 1 faced the giant and walks away unscathed. What a win!
Here comes a new challenger.
Bag, mano. Deixa de sacanagem.
Give me that drama, give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time! Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to bait him with the projectile. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Trips him up. Gets a chance with that jumping. An uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edges? Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Backs them into the corner. Difficult situation for a throw. Takes the chance to hurt him. Throws them to negate the block. Uses the fireball to try and establish their pace. Player 1 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Dashes! Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Lots of distance here as both fighters look for an opening. Both fighters are barely hanging in there, but someone's gotta act. They take some time to back off and regroup. Who's going to strike first? He springs forward with the drive rush. Gets them with the anti-air. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Shows the medium kick. Experiencing in there. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Catches them with a yoga blast. Dashes up. Yoga float. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with the chance to score big here. Wow, that's some big time damage there. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. What'll happen here? Experiencing burnout. Player 1 wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. So, what are our fighters planning in this opening round? Checks with the projectile. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Denies the attack, and neither fighter wants to get stuck in the corner as they continue to duke it out mid-stage. Parries the projectile. Parries the projectile. Perfect parry to stop. Time to go on the offensive. Ooh, wants to hit it big here with a super art. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. They hit each other. Reaches out with the lightning kicks. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Fire a drive rush to keep it going. One KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Blasting! Smart use of the invincibility on the overdrive tension. Genius read. Hits them with a stopping block. This is gonna be bad news, but it baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Player 2, the super doesn't hit. That's not gonna hit. Going in? Burnout activates. The projectile connects, not giving the opponent any chances. Player 2 played with a lot of heart to pull off a tremendous win. Definitely one to watch.
Comes a new challenger.
Ahorita
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight? The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Trips him up. Player 2 chases them down. Solid combo. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Goes for a drive rush. They're looking to keep on the offensive for as long as possible. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Knockdown. Right lead opens up. Gets Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Burns them up. Still slugging it out at the drive rush to keep it going. Going in. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Fireball into the corner. They're trying to force the opponent into making a mistake. Build a float. Grounds him from above. Are we gonna see a comeback here? This is gonna hurt. Taking chunks out of each other here. Arabian Cyclone. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Frozen moment. Gets out the cage right there. Gonna kill. No doubt about it. Flatline zone. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. That's a counter. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Throws them. What's next? The drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Takes the chance to hurt him. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. We're near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? The jump in KO. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Lets off a projectile to waste time. Answers that jump in with a perfectly timed parry. They made it look easy. Spends the gauge on the drive rush. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Miraculous grab. Springs forward with the drive rush. Drive rush to keep it going. Burnout activates. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. That's the Yoga Inferno Rip. Knockdown and now. Can they fit? Gotta do better than that. Player perfect execution with the anti-air. In there. Player 2 took no time to finish that fight.
Ai, meu Deus. Por que esse balão não sai, hein, cara? Droga desse balão.
Here comes a new challenger.
Assim, mano. É isso aí, tem que sair o som, mano. Não sei se é assim.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business. Shoot!
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. The combo's there. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. The drive impact nets them a sweet punish counter. Uncomfortable space. Can they clip each other on the edge? A drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Throws out a projectile. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Can't tech the throw? Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strike. Knockdown. Timely side twist there, which will let him go on the attack. Springs forward with a drive rush. Drive rush to keep it going. Player 2 will have to fight back here without any burnout. KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Throws them to negate the block. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Okay, creating some space here. Player 2 needs to use the springs forward with the drive rush. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Overdrive jackknife. What'll happen here? Side switch in the corner. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Risky up close scrap. Sets up with the jumping. Yo, we're dealing with a real gambler. Low on life and is still willing to risk it all on this critical to feel the cash money damage they need. Closing moments of the match. One hit from that amazing never say die attitude got them the win. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting and tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. Player 1 comes back from the brink. Can they keep this focus? Block anti-air. Drumming up a beatdown. What'll both players do without a super to lead forward throw? Laying the pressure on Thick. Player 1 is in a very good spot now. Taking chunks out of each other here. Jump floats and crowns him from above. Goes up in flames with a blast. All in with a rush. Drive attack misses. There's the burnout. Sunburn. Going supernova. The low kick hits. Oh, you smell that? Sets up with the jump in. Yeah, reads the jump in perfectly. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Rushes in. The buffet is over. Player 1 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Throws him. Breaks the block with a throw. Looks like they want to put a new drive rush to keep it going. Still very early in the round. Throws him. What's next? What are they thinking here? Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Throws with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Plenty of space between the two fighters, but who will decide to close the gap? All right, what's coming up next? Projectile to try and change the situation. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. Drive rush. Gets in their face. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure and it ends with a projectile. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Strings it all together. Locks them down with the arc. Big throw. What'll happen here? Scrapping it out up close. Springs forward with the drive rush. That's a counter. Still the drive rush to keep it going. Backs them into the corner in a hurt. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Drumming up a beatdown. Forward throw. Laying the pressure on things. Player 1 with getting it all on the drive rush. Drive rush. Can this drive bring them back? Medium kick. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Attempts to break the stalemate with the fire. Keeping them solid anti-air. Grounds them from above. Both players look for something to set up with the jump in. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Hits them with a stopping block. Cast them on the zone. Player 1 is barely hanging on to their last bit of drive. Nowhere to run. This is gonna hurt. All in with a rush. starts into play. It's really clutch anti-air. Low heavy. Oh man, this drop is hard. Noticeable, the drive impact doesn't work. Fires off it. Reads the jump in perfectly. They're using a fireball to force a reaction. Keeps them out. Gotta do better than that. Can these tries bring them back? Tons of space between the fighters now. What are they cooking up? A real test of nerves here. Bamboozling time with the yoga float. They can't get them in the air. That was a fight heard round the world. Yo, talk that. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Oh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Breaks the block with a throw. Shoots off a fireball up close. Player 2 chases them down. Solid combo. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? This is a tough spot. All right, what's coming up next? With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drivers. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Taking stock. Lets off a drive rush to keep it going. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Next hit will end the round. KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Jumps up. Who's going to start things off? Catches them with the yoga blast. Player 2 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. Yoga float. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? Gets the jump in. Meets the jump in with a perfect parry. Knockdown and... Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. There's a change of brushes that off and keeps going. Both fighters have a full super meter. Looking to impress. This super burns the gauge and it's showtime. It's the weekend pleasure. From get up to get down. Links it. Damn, with a blast? The next touch may decide this round. Both of them back off. They may be crowns them from above. Both hits the drive.
Aqui, mano,
Drive gauges tops off the tank and scores the win. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? What? The last round knocked them out of the air. Barely. How did they reach that throw? Yoga flame. Drive rush. Player 2 with the lead. Will they go for offense or defense? Connects with the throw. Now, this is gonna hurt. Bringing the hot forward rush. What now? Getting it all on the drive rush. Checking with the fireball. How will they react? Reads the jump in perfectly. The super hits him down with the super. Now that's how you take a round. Put them on a t-shirt with that finish. Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. No go for the throw. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. They are not afraid to let the overdrive art fly, even when their drive gauge isn't topped off. Trips them up. What's their game plan here at this critical KO? Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Nice, perfect parry there. What'll they do next? Shoots off a fireball up close. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Ooh, snap kick sends him spinning. Player experiencing burnout. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. G-right kick for a mix-up. Going in. Jumps up. Looking to impress with this cover. Oh, let's go. Life lead is there. KO. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Goes for the throw. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective game plan. Parries the attack. Very solid corner team. Projectile to try and change the situation. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Like experiencing burnout. Still slugging it out at this range. Burnout! KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? He parries the jump in to shut it down. Closes the gap. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Going in? That's a counter. G-right kick for a mix-up. Drive rush to keep it going. Gotta press here to take advantage of this. Nice counter. Max SA gauges. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to king. Play it. Oh, huge tank. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. This is the ideal. This can lead to some big damage. Okay, here we go. Super hit. Flatline zone. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Decisive uses their drive gauge. This is gonna hurt. Shows the medium kick. Oh, the throw connects. Both fighters are raring to go. All in with them. Drops the glove. This could really tip the scale. Player 2 is looking low heavy. Sets up with the jump in. Right? What now? Who will set the bait at this range? Oh, you smell that? A projectile to say, get off him. This is going to end for a critical art. You gotta imagine that this is not only gonna wreck their life bar, but also their nerves. Kick what? The next touch made the throw is denied. Willing to risk it for the overdrive. Close range projectile. Who will set the bait at this range? They back down to regroup. This all drive. Medium kick. Player 2 has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
lógica.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Vou matar esse cara.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Checks with the projectile. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Knockdown. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move where you're going to eat tons of damage. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Well, they managed to escape the punch, but they can't let their guard down. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Goes for the drive rush there. The super armor does its job. Big counter. Brings out the super armor. How's this gonna work out for them? Player 2 in trouble with no drive. Keeps them guessing with a yoga arch. Both fighters are barely alive, so they break forward to pressure the opponent. In there! Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Throws them to negate the block. Brushes that off and keeps going. Springs forward with the drive rush. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Grabs them. Drive rush to keep it going. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Jump. Goes for the drive rush there. What'll happen here? Oh, burnout triggered. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Quick breather. The life remaining tells us we're halfway through this match. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Oh, the throw connects. Forward rush. Breaks the block, but adds a bit of OD spice. Yoga Inferno to set this fight alight. What's next? Can this drive bring them back? What a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Backdash to start. They're not taking any chances. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Oh, they're in the corner now. Jackknife maximum cuts clean through him. Drive rush to keep it going. Reads the jump-in perfectly. Dangerous range smart play to stop the opponent there. The low. Oh, here we go. Clutch anti-air. Player 2 is barely. This is gonna hurt. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales. They're hurt big time. Overtime gets closes it out. Woo! I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell them what's good. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Jumps up, barely blocks the jump in. Medium kick hit. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Goes for the low kick. Hits the back throw, looking to set something up to get more damage. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Sticks the combo. Grabs him. Takes a trip. This is a real back and forth match for some. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Hits him for the stun. This might be over right here. KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Whips the throw. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. How is this round going to develop? There is drive rush to keep it going. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. One mistake here is all that's needed to finish the round. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. What's the next move? Nice parry. Springs forward with the drive rush. Yoga flow. Crownzel closes it out. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Holds out. Overdrive jackknife. Let's off a projectile to waste time. Player 2 with the life lead. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Forward throw, not letting them out of the corner. Takes a trip. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Can't tech the throw? This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Player 2 is gonna have to wait. Did this super art connect? Sunrise! They've got to nail the input to keep this up. They gotta be in there! Player 2 with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Checks them with the projectile. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Teleports! That's gonna rattle them. Opts to continue the attack with the drive. Oh, they're in the corner now. No sunburn! Hope they pack some sunscreen. Going in? That's not gonna hit. Side switch in the corner. The low heavy is denied. Catches them with a yoga blast. The throw leaves them wide open. Burnout activates. Player 1 needs to use the oh no, they're stunned. How will they utilize this? It's with the rock. This sunburst gonna be too hot to handle. Oh, here we go. Uses their drive gauge. Both of them back off. Drive run. Got amazing. Never say die attitude. Got them the win. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. This is it. Who's gonna take it all? Player 1 took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. Oh, the throw connects. Big throws. Oh my, the throw tag. The low. Knockdown and both links in. Yoga Inferno to set this fight alight. What's next? Player 2 needs something hard. Back into the wall splash into the card break. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the weekend. Time to pump out. Player 2, what? Turns out, who were they swinging at? Take a seat. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. There's a verdict. They are done. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one.